Greetings, this is going to be a short recap of a cultural anime. If you like Superior Gene and Fortnite Battle Royale, then this anime is just for you. For those who are asking, this is not a regular anime, so Google and Incognito are your best friends. Before you start watching this video, there is NTR in this anime, but I am not sure if that is completely true, so you guys can decide that after watching it yourself. Anyways, the main character, Kurisu, is working as a tutor, and he is tutoring this girl, Shizuku. She is very beautiful, and holy shit, her hopes and dreams are too damn huge. It seems like she inherited that superior gene from her mother, Akari, since she also has those hopes and dreams. According to him, she is remarried to this guy, Tatsunobu, and he is Shizuku's stepfather.
旦那の辰信さんとあかりさんは再婚で、しずくちゃんはあかりさんの連れ子なのだが、3人の間にわだかまりなど一切見えない。絵に描いたような幸せな家族だ。
Despite the remarriage, there is no problem in their household, and they looks like a happy family. However, everything changed
when the Fire Nation attacked.
Everything changed when Tatsunobu called Kurisu to his office and requested him to explore his wife's dungeon.
急に呼び出して悪かったね、クリス君。実は君に折り入って頼みたいことがあるんだ。君に妻を、あかりを抱いてほしいんだ。
Huh? Well, you guys definitely didn't hear that wrong. So, does this anime really have NTR? You guys can decide that. Moving on, he is shocked when he heard that, and he has no idea what is he talking about. After that, Tatsunobu informed him that his Excalibur is not working anymore, so it could not be ready for battle, and it is hibernating now. Comment below if your Excalibur is the same too. Wait, that might be actually quite depressing, so don't do that. Anyways, he also stated that Akari is in her prime now, so it would be such a waste if her dungeon is not explored by the mighty Excalibur. It looks like her dungeon is in dire need of protein, and Tatsunobu couldn't carry out his responsibility, so he is asking Kurisu for help. Kurisu doesn't sound reluctant at all, and told him that Akari wouldn't accept him as the protein man.
あかりさんが俺の誘いになんて乗るかどうか。
そう思うのは、君が本当のあかりの姿を知らないからだよ。
Then, Tatsunobu begins to tell him a story about Akari which occurred 10 years ago. He played a video, and in that video, Akari is getting her dungeon explored by him like no tomorrow. In addition, she is very cultural too. Well, that is not the important part. The important part is Akari still has a husband at that time, and she is cheating on him out of her own free will. I guess she belongs to the street after all. Now, Tatsunobu's Excalibur has been asleep for 2 years, so he knew that his wife's dungeon is deserted, and it hasn't seen the Excalibur and received the organic homemade protein shake for a long time. After listening to all of that, he decided to accept the request. Well, it looks like he is going to accept that anyway, since it would be very unwise to reject that, right? Despite all of that, Tatsunobu stated 2 conditions for this deal. First, he must use protective gear all the damn time. Well, that made a lot of sense. Second, he must record the protein time in 4K since Tatsunobu wants to watch it.
録画？
私は妻が他の男に抱かれるのを想像するだけで興奮するようなんだ。もし実際に目にしたならば、そのショックで ED も治るかもしれない。
He hopes that by watching that video, he can make his Excalibur ready for battle again. Not gonna lie, that is some next-level medical treatment right there. One day, he brought Akari out for a drink, and she accepted his invitation although she knew that she already has a husband. Then, everything went smoothly, and they are going to carry out the protein time. Before they begin the protein time, he is using a device to record everything in 4K. Then, he starts to explore her dungeon, and he followed the rule by using protective gear during the dungeon exploration. I cannot show it here, but it looks like he has used Protein Blast multiple times. Ever since that day, he has become the Protein Man, and he is carrying out his duty all the time. When she is jogging outside, he magically appeared on her path and told her that it's time for protein time. So, they went to a secluded area to be closer with the nature. Then, she starts to clean his Excalibur the climate-friendly way because she wants to drink some protein-rich supplement after her workout. After she regained her energy, they did the protein time, and everything is recorded as usual. Even during bath, he is having protein time with her, and I'm not sure if that is recorded. During the protein time, they realize that Shizuku is right outside the bathroom, and she is worried about her mom. Akari assured her that everything is fine, and she is just tired from all the exercise just now.
しまった、ゴム忘れちゃったな。
One day, when he is about to do the protein time, he has forgotten to acquire some protective gear. Akari told him that she is fine because she would love to receive the finest protein pie he ever made. Although he has made promise to Tatsunabu, he is still going to proceed with the protein time. It seems like he is not recording the protein time now for obvious reason. During their protein time, Tatsunabu called her to ask her how is she doing. Well, she is doing someone else now.
今日から1週間あかりさんは旅行で不在旦那は日中は仕事だから
When he is tutoring Shizuku, she wants to know why did he become a motherfucker. It looks like she knew that they are having the protein time in the bathroom on that day.
先生
なんだい
先生はどうしてママとしたんですか
え
先生とママのを見たんですけど、それってやっぱりパパの ED でママが苦しんでたからですか？先生はママを救ってくれたんですか？
In addition, she also knew that her dad's Excalibur is no longer an Excalibur, so she assumed that he is doing that to help her mom. After that, she stated that she wants to help her dad out. After hearing that, he gave her a suggestion. What a surprise. She said something family-friendly to him.
パパ、早く治ってほしいな。雫の初めてはパパにあげるって約束してるのに。
それじゃあパパの ED を治すのをしずくちゃんに手伝ってもらおうかな
お願いします。手伝わせてください。
ならまずはさっきの授業だ
Damn, it looks like she has fallen to the Alabama side after all. Well, that is not an issue, since she is willing to learn biology from him. Since she is just a newbie, he requested her to give him a helping hand, while doing a solo let's play herself. She looks quite satisfied after the biology class, since she has gained a lot of new knowledge. Don't ask me why the knowledge is white in color, you guys should ask the editor instead, since she has been receiving it every day. By the way, that biology class is not recorded for safety purposes, or Tatsunabu will beat the shit out of him. After a few days, she has gained quite a lot of experience and knowledge. Therefore, he has deduced that she is ready for protein time. Although she has promised that she will let her dungeon explored by her dad first, she has no choice but to break her promise. As a result, she has received a lot of limited edition Protein Man's protein shake in the end. On the next day, it looks like he has recorded what she said yesterday and played it to Akari.
雫の初めてはパパにあげるって約束してるのに。
She is shocked when she heard that, and he informed her that he couldn't believe that her husband is such degenerate.
奪い取りたいんです
クリス君。
Well, it looks like he is a degenerate himself. Anyways, she couldn't handle the stress, so she requested him to explore her dungeon. I guess that is one way to relieve stress, and I will try that out on the editor too for research purposes. During the protein time, he asked Akari if she is willing to divorce her husband and become his wife instead.
なるわ。私、クリス君の女になる。
Well, she is going to do the same stuff to him in the future anyway. Don't ask me how I know that. Anyways, he is definitely not recording their protein time anymore since he has broke the agreement. In the end, he has baked her the finest and freshest protein pie she could ever get from him. Ever since that day, he has been exploring her dungeon like no tomorrow without any protective gear. To make matter even more family-oriented, Shizuku is right beside them, and she is watching the biology experiment in 4K. Eventually, he starts to play Fortnite Battle Royale with both of them, and gave them a lot of homemade organic protein shake. One day, he was called by Tatsunabu to his office. Then, he was shown a video on the laptop. It is a video of him playing Fortnite Battle Royale without any protection. He did not see that coming because he has no fucking eyes at that time.
これは
私は家中に盗撮カメラを仕込んでるんだよ。
Tatsunabu informed him that he has hidden camera all over his house. In addition, he is very amazed by his ability to play Fortnite Battle Royale with them, and gave them a lot of protein pie.
まったく君という男は、明かりになくするだけでなく、雫の女まで奪うとはね。
すみませんでした。
いや、ありがとう、クリス君。
Kurisu quickly groveled and apologized to him for doing all of that. However, he is not going to get despawned. Tatsunabu thanked him instead, because his Excalibur is finally awake from its long slumber, and it is ready for battle. It looks like all of these shit actually cured him. Despite that, he is still angry at Kurisu for breaking their agreement. So, he needs to do something to atone for his mistake. Despite getting caught in 4K, he is still going to continue his Fortnite Battle Royale with them as usual. In addition, it looks like he has made them pregnant. However, the only difference is that Tatsunabu will be watching them in the closet while doing a solo Let's Play. Well, that doesn't make any sense, since he could just join them and Kurisu will be paired with Shizuku. Thus, that is the end of my recap for this cultural anime. This anime currently has 2 episodes. These are the comments and feedback for this anime from a cultural website. So, as stated before, does this anime really has NTR in it, since both parties actually agreed to it? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families for some top 10 families moments.